Welcome to the Death Valley Life Experience Spring Explorers program.
Hi, my name is Joseph Stanley.
And I'm Maddie Sunshine.
And welcome to the Death Valley Life Experience Spring Explorers program.
This spring break, we will be taking young scientists to the natural wonder that is the incredible Death Valley.
For those of you new to Death Valley is located in Southern California, with the closest city being Death Valley Junction, about 30 minutes away from the national park.
Our mission over the course of this program is to inform you young people about the wondrous animals and life forms in Death Valley.
Some of you may be surprised to learn that there are life forms in Death Valley.
I know we were at your age. Isn't that right, Miss Sunshine?
Oh, Mr. Stanley. However, life blooms in this incredible desert that we're going to be studying. In fact, there are over 55 endemic species, such as 3 of the very interesting types of pupfish, the Devil's Hole pupfish, Saratoga spring pupfish, and the cotton ball marsh pupfish, all of which students will know how to differentiate from each other.
That information was very interesting, Miss Sunshine. But now, let us begin with our super fun orientation.
Curriculum.
Our trip is planned for early spring 2014, as it is very hot other times of year, and spring provides the best viewing opportunity for many of our species. Students will be required to participate in a wide variety of educational and fun activities. For example, Death Valley is one of the largest dark sky parks in the country. That means that we'll be able to see lots of stars. Students will learn how to identify and observe lots of different constellations and star features. Even though this is a primarily biological trip, we will be doing some other fields of science along the way.
I, Mr. Joseph Stanley, will be your instructor when it comes to the super fun, interesting animals of Death Valley. I will be teaching you about the mating rituals and other
Habits.
of the many, many different kinds of rats and puffish in the area. Isn't that exciting? I will also be teaching you about the over 300 different species of birds in Death Valley, including the rare Bewick's wren. These very small, cute little birds use their many, many trills and pitches as mating calls, and also to defend their
Territory.
Even though Death Valley is in the Mojave Desert, there are lots of plants. In the spring, when we'll be going on this trip, there are many wildflowers to be enjoyed. Flowers such as the shining milkvetch, Eureka Dune's evening primrose, the golden carpet flower, and the Panamint monkey flower. There are many other plants found in Death Valley beyond wildflowers. There are many cacti, and at higher elevations there are plants such as the Joshua tree. And in some parts of Death Valley, there is no vegetation at all, such as in the salt beds and some of the lower valleys. However, the general rule for finding plant life in Death Valley is if there's water, there's plants. Mr. Stanley!
Oh, hi. As you probably know, Death Valley has an exquisite mining history. In the 1900s, companies like the Skidoo Company made many mines in the area in an attempt to get at the gold and silver that was found in the area.
That's very interesting, Mr. Stanley. There are a few other geological things that are very interesting in Death Valley. For example, in the racetrack playa, there are these so-called saline stones which appear to move by themselves. And this is something that has puzzled geologists for a long time.
Safety.
Remember to stay hydrated. Even though we're traveling to Death Valley in some of the cooler portions of the year, heat stroke is still an extreme possibility. There are a few items that students are required to bring. For example, 2 water bottles so they can stay hydrated, as I said before. They're also required to bring sunscreen and a hat to keep the sun off their face. And also, they're supposed to bring a cell phone. Even though our connection is sometimes very spotty while in Death Valley, it's it's still better to have something rather than nothing in case someone gets lost. Students should also bring sturdy shoes because we will be doing a lot of hiking to get to the various portions of the national park that we will be visiting. Also, make sure that we know of your allergies ahead of time. That will be on your camp registration form. Thank you!
Thank you for watching this program.
We sincerely hope that you'll come and join us next spring. Bye!